Hi, Gemini. So, we got a lot to discuss. I'm going to try to make this a short video, but we got a lot to fit in. So, first of all, Venus enters Gemini on July 4th. So, that's going to mean a couple things. You're going to be very, sociable and fun, and you're going to go out and do a lot of fun things. But emotionally, you're going to be kind of shut off. And I think I know the reason for that for a lot of you. Let's see what the cards say, but I'm getting that a lot of you are going through someone with a substance type of issue, substance abuse issue. Okay, let's see what came out so far, okay? All right, I'll show you what came out, and then we'll talk about it. I'll keep shuffling. But yeah, so there's something in here. I think this card came out last time too. Six of Cups, reminiscing, right, about someone or something, a behavior that someone has had. It's really starting to get to you, right? The Hangman in reverse. This enlightenment is not quite happened yet, right? This is this energy and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, right? So someone is letting go of something that you've been holding on to, if that makes any sense. Oh my God, the people upstairs are so loud. It's really irritating. But this person that has this issue, if you have someone in your life like this, they're no longer seeing what you're seeing. They're reminiscing, right? What it used to be, they're not paying attention to that, right? They've completely disappeared in a sense of like, not by any fault of their own, but if they have this kind of substance issue, they're not ready to hear it yet. They're not ready for help yet. And that's why you're going to be a little bit emotionally shut off in July. And it's not that you haven't accepted it, it's that they haven't accepted it. You know? And you were holding on so tightly, but you're learning to let that go because, I don't know, it's not, it's not their fault. It's either a chemical dependency or it's something that they can't control. Maybe they've tried before and failed, and you're kind of sick of that. And this can also be someone that's tricking you, lying to you, but you really want what you used to have, but that's not happening right now, unfortunately. So when you're emotionally shut off, it's okay for a little bit to do that, but don't make it a habit because, if you need counseling or you need therapy or you need, if you need help, go seek it. You know what I mean? So either you are the one that is withholding some truths, or someone else is withholding some truths from you and tricking you. I don't think you guys are the ones doing the tricking. I think someone's tricking you. I think someone's being a little bit deceitful, conniving. And I don't know if it's their fault. I really feel like it's some kind of substance thing that they can't control. And if it's not a substance abuse issue, then it's an anger problem that they can't control. It's a issue that they haven't gotten help with yet. So if you offer help to them, they're not ready. Okay? Okay, so we have the Empress. That's good. That's good. Right underneath the Six of Cups. So this shows that you're going to be okay either way. You know what I mean? You're going to be okay regardless if this person decides to get help or not. They're still going to be in your life, always. You know, this is someone that is permanently attached to you. It doesn't mean that they're never going to get help. It just means they're not ready yet. And you're kind of sick of the lying, and you're sick of the bullshit, you know? But the Empress reminds us that, you know, I'm sorry, I have to sit on my feet in this chair because this desk is so high, and then my feet are getting numb now. But yeah, the Empress reminds you, it'll be okay. You'll be okay, regardless. And for the better, okay. Well, the Death card just popped out. So, this situation, you will be better once it's over. This situation needs to be completely over in order for you to be okay. Wow, that's pretty intense. You need to shut off your emotions to save yourself, you know, from the lying and the deceit and the tricking, and learn to let go of the hope, you know, because you've had this hope for way too long. The situation needs to die. And I just see that, pain that you're in, you know? I see that because being lied to over and over and over again, and being told that, oh, I'm fixing this, I'm fixing that, I'm solving it, I'm solving that. Hearing that a million times, and you know, you could never really believe them at a certain point because they never follow through. But if this is someone you love and they're permanently, you know, it can be a family member, it can be a friend. Okay, well here, we got our cards now. It can be a family member, it can be a friend, but here's our clarification. I'm going to line these up and then angle the camera down. But this can be someone in our lives. Well, yes, we have the Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a male figure in your life. Well, we also have, okay, here's what I'm going to do. We got a lot of cards that came out. So, this is how it's going to happen. 3 outcome cards. We got some good outcome cards. Okay, but here's the deal. Okay. Oh, my feet are numb. Ow. My whole legs went numb. Sorry. Okay, here's the thing. The person that is deceiving you is this male energy, right? This person can no longer do this to you. You cannot allow this to happen anymore. You have sat here and waited, right? And you've sat here and you've waited for them to get clean or to get help or whatever the situation may be, and you've sat here in turmoil and tried to make this decision of like, what should I do? What should I do? I'm in pain, I'm suffering. This is not, it's not good. This person deceiving you is not a good person. And I hate to say that, but you've given them so many opportunities, right? You've given them everything. You've given them money. You've given them time. You've offered help. And I'm looking at the outcome cards right now. Okay, so Queen of Cups is sitting over here. I'm going to try to push the camera back a little. Okay, so this is clarifying these cards right here. And then this is the outcome cards. Okay, 3 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. So, there is a new beginning coming. There is a new family dynamic and celebratory dynamic coming. But there needs to be a major change and a death. Not just a major change, there needs to be a death of this situation in order to move forward, right? And this is celebration, and this is family, and this is reminiscing about good times and positive times when you felt on top of the world, right? And you are going to overindulge a little bit this month because you're going to be partying a lot, you're going to be celebrating a lot, you're going to be kind of in this very social place. But underneath all that, you're going to be in turmoil, and emotionally cutting yourself off from this individual. And this can be the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups. So, this is a dominating figure that, dominating as in like, you rely on them, or you have relied on them a lot. And if it's the Queen of Cups, then it's showing me that it will get better emotionally, but they need to do the work. You've already done the work. You've already done it. And when these cards come up, right, this is showing emotional turmoil and mental turmoil. And maybe you're having a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of nightmares and a lot of bullshit that you shouldn't have to go through. It's unfortunate that this person keeps doing this to you over and over and over again. the lying, the deceit, the deceitfulness. And you're going to try to be covering that up by overindulging, celebrating, because you're fine. You're fine. Those good times that you had, you had. It's a sad situation because the situation needs to be completely dead in order to get to this celebratory state, right? In order to move forward, the situation needs to die. There needs to be a death before a rebirth. Okay, let's pull from the Goddess deck. And then the Ace of Swords is showing that there's a new beginning mentally. So, emotionally you're going to shut off, but mentally you're sharp. And if this person has a hold on you and you're financially dependent on them, you gotta look for a way out because they're lying to you. First Goddess card, Seven of Pentacles, failure. So this person is feeling like they've failed multiple times, right? So they're like, what is the point of trying again? They feel like hell. They feel guilty. They feel like, okay, there's the denial card. Wow. This is that Scorpio energy that, that's serious denial. Denial of, my God. I mean, they're in denial that they have a problem. And you can only do that so much to the point where people just get sick of you and want to cut you off. And if you're the one in denial that there's a problem, you can't fix a problem unless you admit there is one. So if you're in denial that this person is lying to you or having a substance issue or whatever the case may be, you need to pay attention, ground yourself, right? And realize that there is a problem. But if they're the ones in denial, they're setting themselves up for failure. There needs to be a death of this situation, this deceit. We need to move forward, and this death card is showing you that the death needs to happen in order to move forward into this state. In order to move forward, the death needs to happen in order to have a rebirth. And the death can mean that there's a death of denial. Or there's a death of accepting the bullshit behavior. You're still in this whirlwind of hell that is not fair. So this card is showing you to work on yourself and align your chakras, right? Work on yourself. But you're going to have a hard time with that in July. but you need to try. And taking care of yourself doesn't mean overindulgence. And doesn't mean party, 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 party. But you're going to be doing that. You know, you're going to be partying. There's a lot going on. This death of denial, or death as in you need to cut them off for a bit if you can, if you're not financially dependent on them, or figure out a way to get out if you can, for you to be emotionally stable again. This person is causing a lot of problems for you and probably your family. They're affecting a lot of people. And they feel guilty. And you feel guilty. And it's just this sick cycle of like, you know, turmoil. But someone's lying, someone's in denial, and someone's afraid of failure, and because they keep failing and failing and failing over and over again. And this can be a earth sign. I'm seeing this as an earth sign. But yeah. Probably an earth sign. But if it is an air sign, then we have a bigger problem. Because they're not just deceiving you, they're also taking things from you. Not just lying out of the mouth, but they're actually taking things from you. It's exhausting. You have to let go. And unfortunately, this month is going to be very difficult emotionally, but you're going to try to cover that up by partying and being social and celebrating. But don't be afraid to talk about your feelings or what's going on, and be open and honest with your friends and your family about what's going on. Because if this person keeps fucking you over and then laughing about it, or just they don't even care at this point. I mean, if they're feeling like they can get away with it, not good. You can't allow that to happen. You know, air signs, we can easily emotionally detach, but that doesn't mean we don't get sad, you know? That doesn't mean we still aren't always up here trying to figure it out. But that 5 of Swords, man, and that denial and that failure and that Hanged Man in reverse says everything. Okay, let's pick your oracle. Gemini, July 2017. But it's good that you're taking time for yourself. That'll be good for you. To get out and just maybe get your mind off of it for a bit. Okay. This is important. This wealth card is showing me that you will get money and emotional wealth and physical wealth. You will get money, you will get happiness if you get out of this situation. Face it head on, get out of denial, or help them get out of denial, which you can't really control, you know? You can't really control that. But the wealth card is like It's bringing you the awareness that you need. Because if you're financially dependent on this person, you need to seek out friends' help. You need to seek help. There needs to be a death of this addiction, right? In order to move forward. You need to get out of denial, and they need to get out of denial. Okay, let's pick an angel card. Gemini. Simplicity. That's so important this month. Keep it simple. This is a mess. You know, your life is messy right now. Keep it simple. Take care of yourself. Meditate. Do something good for you instead of sitting in this headspace and being like tortured, right? Of what to do all the time. What do I fucking do? What do I do? It's like, don't allow the bullshit to happen. Don't allow it. Okay? I love you guys, and I'm so sorry that emotionally you're just, dealing with this right now. It sucks. It really fucking sucks. But you'll be okay. If you work on yourself, keep it simple. Right? Don't try to change everybody else. Just try to change yourself and the way you react to things. Because you've tried over and over and over again, and it's a sick cycle. You've tried. But they're deceiving you. Okay. I love you guys. And if you'd like a private reading, you can go to my website and click book now. All right. Love you guys. Bye, Gemini.